Sup, it's Chris. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I last checked in, so let's bring you up to speed. How did Robin and Half go? It didn't. I'd been managing an Achilles injury throughout the whole of training, and in a nutshell, every time I got to about 8-9 miles, body was just like, nah. And as much as I wanted to push through, I figured the sensible thing to do would be to defer till next year and actually give myself a proper lead for training. So that's what I've done. Now it's just lock in and get myself prepared for next year. I do think it was a bit ambitious for me to try and run my first half marathon sub 2 hours with only 12 weeks training at the weight that I'm at. I know I was asking a lot, but yeah, paid the price. I'm going to regroup, hit it hard next year, get it right. After I sent my deferral application, I sulked. I sulked for a little bit, not going to lie. Didn't really weight train, only ran occasionally. I did do a 70% full Senate part run though. That was alright. Did that in about 26.5 minutes. I was relatively happy with that. It just showed to me that I've got the engine and I can run and whatnot, but my body's just not where it needs to be, so I need to get that in check. Not too long after that part run, I was out for a walk in my local park, bumped into a friend from the gym. He'd also been training for a Robin and Half marathon, but this was like his first race ever. So decided his first ever run was going to be a half marathon. Shout out to his ambition. However, he'd not left enough time to train, get his body right, so he ended up injuring himself and also had to defer. The difference between me and him is he wasn't messing about. I was just like, all right, cool, what's the next race? So he signed up to Leicester Half in February. Conversation went on. He sold it to me. So now I'm also doing Leicester Half in February. Training from the new year and the journey in general is going to be on getting to that race and finishing it. That's the goal. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be bringing you along with me. What this also means is from next year, I need to cut back on weightlifting, do more running, do more mobility, get my body right, but more importantly, cut some weight. I've been kind of skirting around the issue and trying to get away with it, but we're at a point now where if I want the results that I want and I want to do the things that I want to do next year, yeah, some of this weight's got to go. There's got to be less focus on weightlifting, and there just needs to be a whole shift in mentality. So that's where I'm taking the culture next. Speaking of what's next, I've got a family holiday coming up in a few weeks. So between now and then, obviously the focus is going to be, putting a bit of chest in the vest, a bit of tank in the top, things of that nature. This means I've just got to clean up what I'm eating, continue to lift, get plenty of steps in a day, and then after I get back from that, then we're going to lock in and prep for this half. Aside from that, one of the targets I'd set for myself was to get 5 medals this year. Currently, I'm sitting at 4. So I've signed up for a 10K, which is in about 2 weeks' time. It's Mo Run Nottingham. I did run it a few years ago. Actually, it's about 10 years ago, but I want that 5th medal. I'm not in it for time. I just want to complete, get my medal, 5 for the year, ticked off. I can relax, I'm off the grid. Something else you're going to start seeing on this channel are videos of me practicing shooting and also practicing editing techniques. It's just so I can learn how to become a better content creator. It's just a personal goal, something I want to work on. So you'll see some cinematic stuff. You'll see some basic stuff like Chris makes a coffee. Just get my reps in, learning how the camera works well, how the editing suites work and that kind of thing, and just improving in general. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is for now. Soon come.